How many books do you have are just straight up interactive like this? Like,
It's
the only
so
thing more
fun.
interactive is if it was a pop-up book. Like, this is... Hi, friends! Welcome to That High Couple, where we explore and discuss our passion for cannabis.
On today's vlog, we are going to be walking you through a book tour of The Joy of Cannabis.
There you go! Yeah, guys.
75 ways to amplify your life through the science and magic of cannabis.
How many times does cannabis feel like that? Like it's equal parts science and magic. This is a book that you can enjoy yourself or with friends.
Taking this almost as a challenge of going through and trying to do all 75 of these as a way to like connect with people and connect with cannabis further is just a fun thing to put out into the world.
The Joy of Cannabis 75 Way Challenge. Like, let us know in a comment if you decide to pick that up. Let's talk about what we're going to be smoking today. Keeping it really easy with an Absolute Extracts Super Lemon Haze cart.
Get that citrus,
Oh,
get that
yeah.
immediate high.
And that's what you need. Yeah, let's get into the immediate high and let's just like dive into this book.
Yes, welcome to That High Couples Book Club.
Oh my gosh, we start that? That's fun. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
I love that. For this, we're going to go through a like mini book tour. We've already targeted some of our like favorite ones, so
Let's open this up and yeah, see what some of the suggestions are.
this book starts breaking it up into different sections.
Yeah, first one being the body section.
Bong, bath, and beyond.
Yeah, as someone who tries to fit a high bubble bath into my schedule on a weekly basis, I love that this is in the book. I love that they also have like a paragraph about taking a shower. They've got pro tips. I just love that that's in here. It's so good.
Soaking and smoking. Where is the band for that? That is a great name.
Mind.
Right,
So it
talk
goes
about
from body to
coordination.
mind. Oh, this is such a fun game.
Yes, playing Never Have I Ever, the high version. Yeah, which is so much easier for me to play a game when I'm just like taking some puffs instead of doing a lot of sips.
It's also a really fun game just to connect one-on-one with your partner, whether you guys have known each other for a while or like just getting to know each other. It's a great way to find out like what experiences you have and haven't done.
Oh, one of my all-time if you're going to talk about an activity to do with friends, how are you not talking about doing movies, watching movies? And this infographic, it's literally just like a decision graph into figuring out what movie you should watch. And are you high is the
Yes.
first question.
Take a moment for Fantasia over here, guys. If you haven't seen Fantasia since your childhood, honestly, pack a fucking bowl and strap in. There's
Yes.
no talking. It's just insane animation and classical music. And like, that's a really good combo when you're high.
How many books do you have are just straight up interactive like this? Like,
Exactly. It's
the only
so
thing more
fun.
interactive is if it was a pop-up book. Like, this is here. It's jumping out of me. Productivity. Let's talk about the fact that you can actually be productive, member of society, and still be high. Just look at Seth Rogen. Digital declutter. Gotten high and you just clean your like desktop, like everything digital, because you can just sit there and melt into the couch and at the end of an hour be so much more organized.
It's so true.
really simple recipes like cannabis chocolate.
I love it. So we got cooking as the activity. This really does kind of like incorporate everything and then still just into an activity book. That's why I love this so much. One of my favorite things to do here is write a letter to yourself. Writing a letter to your sober self when you're really high is just a super fun prompt. It could be about goal setting. It could be just a love letter in general, you know, just discussing some things, you know, kind of calling it out, whatever needs to happen. I do feel like that is just a really fun journal prompt for you to do while you're high, and then maybe it can just lead to some good stuff when you're sober too.
Yeah, I feel like half the letters to myself are just going to be recipes for future me to cook past me.
Exactly, I love that.
Probably the most classic activity, wake and bake.
Wake and bake.
I have a whole section on just like pro tips on how you can do it like the best way possible. Right after wake and bake, I specifically marked this, not only for the infographic of just like, oh, talk wake and cake.
Wake and cake.
Eating cakes. I think we have one of the best stories of like cannabis meets cake eating.
This is so true. Oh my god. Okay, so back in 2018 when we got married, oh my god, 5 years ago now, guys, that's crazy. We went to our cake tasting before our wedding because that was something that our bakery offered, so that was fun. So of course when we got there, we knew we were gonna be there for a minute, so we parked in the parking lot, took a couple fat dabs before we went in and got super high, and we went in and it was the cutest little bakery. They had all these little cakes set out for us to try in different flavors and like their whole little menu set out, and they just were like, okay, we're gonna leave you guys to it. You've got like 20-25 minutes to just sit and enjoy these cakes and just make your decision and talk about it, and then we'll be back. So you know, this is a dream come true. We're
Smorgasbord of
stoked.
cake
Smorgasbord of
flavors
cake.
in front of me.
It's amazing.
Just
It's
feel like French
so good.
royalty. Just,
exactly, and they're all so cute, and they're little bite-sized, and they're decorated, and it's beautiful, and we love it.
And it's the hardest conversation I had to have in my life, just
is
trying
true.
to figure out what is the cake flavor.
What is the cake? It's yeah, exactly. How do I decide when there are so many amazing options? But we do. We figure it out. We decide. We make our decision. They come back in and they ask us, "What have you decided?"
Yes. And we go, after much deliberation, we are going with the red velvet cake. It's my southern hospitality. It just feels
Classic.
right.
We love it. We want it.
Nods and approval. And what would you like for the other two flavors?
Excuse me?
What did you just ask?
Excuse me?
Guys, you're ordering a 3-tier wedding cake. Did you really think that all 3 tiers had to be the same flavor?
We were not prepared for this question to be asked. We
No.
were way too high. We spent way too long deciding on one flavor. And of course, if we get 2 more flavors, we don't want the whole cake to be red velvet. No.
Oh,
We get 2 more flavors. We're picking 2 more flavors. So then we immediately had to go back. I had to rediscuss everything. But like, it was the most wonderful, magical high moment of like, oh my God, high, just cannabis and cake. Because I know you're going to ask in the comments of what else we got. We had to get our venue's signature flavor, which was like a white citrus lemon, champagne cake
lemon
of some
champagne
kind.
cake.
And then the top had to go southern again.
Had
to go a grandma's peaches and cream pound cake for the top layer.
As soon as I saw that name, Grandma's Peaches and Cream Pound Cake. So yeah, that was our 3-tier wedding cake.
3-tier wedding cake. It was really good. Really high. Getting to pick those flavors out only enhanced it.
I know, right, guys? So
Highly recommend. Let us know in the comments down below, like, which of these activities sounded fun to you, which ones you guys think you'll be doing.
Thank you so much for watching. If you want to make sure that you don't miss out on the next cool cannabis book recommendation, remember starting the book club. All you have to do is hit this button in the corner to subscribe to the channel.
Right over there. If you'd like bonus content from us, like longer videos, you can subscribe to our Patreon by clicking right over there.
Button in the middle, and of course more videos from us right now. Either of the videos off to the left.
Right over there.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone.
Sending good vibes.
Yay.